Hey, today we are going to rebuild this faucet. Ta-da! No comments, please.
Extreme camera angles. Wow!
No pans, no zooms, no just... Okay. For this, we will need a rebuild kit and a little pot of silicone grease. Really quite simple. The first thing you need to do in all these cases is turn the water under the sink off. So, the easiest way to do that is to turn the faucet on and then reach down here and find the valves that go to the faucets. And there's the other one. Well, one of them is still running. Oh, that's... I'm sorry. I gotcha. That's the one that goes to the...
Oh, this is turning into a Coors ad here. Some product placement. Gonna have to blow that in production.
Oh, come on. What the heck is this? Why is it sitting on there?
That's the old door that used to hold.
Okay. So the valves are off. No water is running. And I'll find a place to put that. Okay. Now, in this kit is a Danco product. You can get it at any of the big box do-it-yourself warehouse type stores. There is a wrench. There are kits without wrenches, but if you don't have one, get one. Really quite simple to... Oh, come on. Oh. Boy, that thing is stuck. Oh. Okay, that's not working. I will need another Allen wrench, something a little bit larger. Since this is an old faucet, this screw has been turned a couple of times already. Okay, now with a proper sized Allen wrench, you loosen that screw, and this whole thing will just come loose on this shaft. So inside here you will see there's a ball, and this is what the handle actually moves. Hot, cold, off, on. Okay, this top ring unscrews just like that, and you drop it in the sink. If you've got small pieces, it's always a good idea to put your sink baskets in. However, we have all brand new parts. Now, this ball is the valve. We'll be replacing that piece of rubber.
I zoned out for a second. I didn't see you take the rubber off.
And you need to, yeah, this piece of rubber. This piece of rubber caps it and seals between this cap and the ball surface so it doesn't squirt out along the handle. Okay. Inspect the ball. If there's any scratches or scrapes or really badly worn spots, it may need to be replaced. This one looks pretty good. Now, here's the tricky part. Down in the bottom of this little hole, you are two rotten rubber rings. And you can use an Allen wrench to reach in there and pop them out like that. Like that. And you can tell they're rotten because when you rub them, black stuff comes up off your fingers. Alright, now with those off, hear that squeaking noise? Yeah, not a good thing. Pop this off. Oop. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, that's the spout. On the spout you will find two large O-rings that you will peel off. One like that. One on the bottom. And once you get them worked off, the wings and all that stuff, all these rubber parts will be thrown away because they be rotten old. Now, right in front here, if you want to come in here and take a look at this, we have what's called a diverter valve. That's not good. Usually there's a piece of rubber in there.
Do we have replacement rubber?
No.
Oh shit.
Because diverter valves come separate. This little piece here isn't going to come out. Yes, it is. And I need to see if the diverter valve rubber is in there. But I'm not seeing it. I wonder if it just totally went away. That is weird. There is no diverter valve rubber in there. Okay. Empty. That is really weird because I installed this diverter valve in there not more than 2 years ago. Maybe 3. Oh well. Well, in any case, without the diverter valve working properly, the sprayer doesn't get full pressure. So, now we come to where paper towel comes in. Wipe all the surfaces off. Okay. Now, this is silicone grease. And silicone grease is a white...
Hold it up for the camera.
It's a clear, so synthetic grease. It's waterproof. It doesn't eat up rubber parts like petroleum jelly will. Never use petroleum jelly on a rubber gasket. It just doesn't do it. Okay. In this parts kit, you'll find 2 slim rings and 2 fat rings. Since these match the ones that we have, we'll use those. We'll put those away for something else. Here's the 2 valve seals, and there's also 2 conical springs and 2 straight springs. But this one here and these parts go for like a bath faucet or shower faucet or a sink, you know, lavatory in the bathroom. All the rest of these go for this faucet. Now, we will take just a little dab of this grease, that's way too much, and we will re-grease around the diverter valve, what's left of it. See, because this grease is not just waterproof, it'll keep the water from degrading the rubber. And that pops back in there. Okay. Now, we take, these are the old seals. Don't want to put the old seals back in. Let's get a new seal, and a new spring, grease her up, and these will go, and there's 2 holes and then there's a center hole. The 2 holes with the seals in them are where the water is coming from, and the center hole goes to the diverter valve and to the spout.
Hey, mama.
Hey, more light. Okay, let me get that other valve. Put this together. We put a little dab of grease. Another problem with this, one of the problems with this silicone grease is because it's waterproof, it doesn't wash off very good. If you're wearing fancy clothes, you know, that's why plumbers wear blue jeans and stuff like that.
Depending on where you're from, those are fancy clothes.
Now get down in there on the right side in the hole. Okay, that one's in. And that one doesn't want to go. Go figure. You got to kind of coax them in because the way they're shaped, they have, there it goes. Here's an old one. This flat surface, it's the wide side, is the side that goes against the hole in the ball. And when it's like that, well, when it's moved like that, that valve is off. You move the handle, and that turns the hole over the hole in the ball, and water comes through. Okay, now, they're the most important parts. These, you don't have to grease the backs of them, because it makes handling them just way too difficult. Oh, come on. And then you have to be able to get them over. Ow, come on. It's a problem with greasy fingers. Now it's greased. It does make it difficult to handle sometimes. Okay, that one goes into that slot. The next new one will go all the way to the bottom. And since I've got the first hole, the first slot filled, it's easier to pop it over. And that goes all the way in like that. Okay, now we put the spout back on with liberal grease.
Better than conservative grease.
Well, you don't want to put too little. I mean, you want to make sure that it stays lubricated on the top and the bottom. And since this was a hard pull to get off, it should be a real easy push to get back on because of the grease. Voila! Just like that. Now, we set that gasket back in place. Screw this back on the top. Now, this ring on the top, you tighten it down. Oh, nope, we messed something. Hey, better find out now.
Turn on the nozzle, spewing water everywhere.
No, okay. This piece, if you'll notice, different than that one. This one here with the shield shape is for these faucets with the round pin on top of the ball. The lavatory and shower faucets will generally have a diamond-shaped shaft, and the ball will twist instead of moved in a V shape to adjust the temperature. So, this goes back on, and there's a slot in the top of the body of the faucet to put the little tab in, and once that's on, you screw the top of the faucet on. And it will go figure. And turn it back into position. Stay in the wrong place. There it goes. Alright, now, with that, screw it all the way down. The faucet functions properly. Now you put the tensioner ring on top. And that's where the other side of this included little wrench comes in. That tightens up that ring. Here's another perfect application for silicone grease. With the grease in the hole, water doesn't get in there to cause all sorts of nasty mineral deposits and corrosion. Grease the nut up really well. And get it threaded into the hole. Okay. Now, push that back, and there's a flat surface on top of this pin. That's what the screw falls into. And just tighten this up until it snugs down. Okay. Now, that faucet is like, it's almost sloppy loose compared to what it was, but it will work perfectly. Ready for the fountain?
Yes, that's what I was just envisioning.
Okay, that's on.
So you're gonna water the plants up there?
And that's on. Okay, all the faucets are on. No leaky. Wait a minute, it's supposed to be on.
Yeah.
Why is this hot water so slow? These damn plastic valves down here suck. Mobile home plumbing with the plastic hoses and stuff is just not the greatest.
Well, that seems to work.
A little bit, yeah. Maybe it'll straighten up and get out of the way.
So, are we done now?
That's what that diverter valve was supposed to not do.
Let it run while the other thing's running?
It's supposed to shut the spout completely off and divert all the water to the sprayer.
Oh. So, we done?
Yep.